The Republic of Honduras, for nearly 2 centuries, since its independence from Spain in 1821, has been a small and often ignored neighbor of the United States. It is a tropical diamond in the rough, with its 43,000 square miles positioned as a geographic center of Central America. Some of the most beautiful Caribbean coastline serves as its 434-mile northern border. Its barrier islands are recognized as a top dive location. When including the interior tropical lowlands and highlands, the natural beauty of Honduras can be breathtakingly spectacular. One of America's oldest civilizations, the Mayan culture, still influences Honduras to this day. The Copan ruins are frequented by both tourists and archaeologists alike. However, along with its beauty and culture, Honduras is faced with many challenges. As one of the poorest nations in the Western Hemisphere, resources for most citizens are quite scarce. Over 60% of its 8.6 million citizens live below the poverty line. Along with Belize and Haiti, Honduras is the most youthful nation in the Western Hemisphere, with a median age of 21. Approximately 2.5 million children, or 30% of the population, are school age, of which approximately 12% are being used as child labor. Throughout its history, natural disasters have added to the economic instability of Honduras. The most recent catastrophic disaster occurred in 1998 when Hurricane Mitch completely devastated the nation. Mitch was the second deadliest Atlantic hurricane in history, with over 14,000 Honduran deaths, 85,000 houses destroyed or damaged, and 1.5 million people left homeless. Severe flooding occurred in the northern region, which washed away more than 25 entire villages. Over 70% of the nation's transportation infrastructure was destroyed, and 70% of the nation's crops were destroyed, including 80% of its banana crop. It is generally recognized that Hurricane Mitch set Honduras back 30 to 50 years in its economic development. Not the least of Honduras's challenges is the violent and very lucrative drug trafficking industry that victimizes the citizens and stresses law enforcement. Often the local police are co-opted by the traffickers, yet when not, they are under-resourced and typically unable to address many of the problems created by gangs and cartels. And amidst all these challenges, it is most often the youth of Honduras that are impacted the most. Still, there is a tremendous sense of hope for Honduras. There is a critical mass of Hondurans that are not willing to continue this cycle of futility. These are institutions, organizations, and people who have committed their lives to making a positive difference in their nation. One such institution playing a major role in this effort is the Episcopal Diocese of Honduras. With its servant leader, Bishop Lloyd Allen, the Episcopal Church is committed to a brighter future for Honduras. As the first Honduran-born bishop since the church's formation in 1861, Bishop Allen is uniquely committed and connected to the people of Honduras, and this commitment is evidenced in his dedication to the diocesan schools. These schools are uniquely positioned to affect the future of their nation in a way that I have never before witnessed. The nearly 1,700 students in the 7 bilingual schools are being prepared as the future leaders of Honduras. In spite of serving with limited resources and exhausted facilities, the dedicated teachers and staff of these schools are committed to preparing the students to be globally competent bilingual graduates who exhibit the creativity, character, and problem-solving skills necessary to lead Honduras. It is this commitment that inspires not only the students, but also those of us who observe their efforts. Over the coming years, there will be many challenges for these schools. Along with much-needed facility repairs, an immediate strategic goal is to enhance the technological infrastructures of each campus. Also, creating and maintaining partnerships with schools in the United States and other parts of the world is essential. This is the future that Rhonda and I are choosing to embrace. To serve alongside our dedicated colleagues of the Episcopal schools of Honduras as they develop the future leaders of their nation. The world is full of stories. Some are more compelling than others, yet all around us are stories of lives lived, challenges encountered, and battles fought. From time to time, one of these stories so compels us that we find ourselves drawn into its pages. Then, on very rare occasions, one is honored to find that they have been written into the story. Occasions when it is impossible to contemplate the story unfolding naturally without their character. These occasions represent my definition of a call, and as a man of faith, I believe that they are influenced by the divine. It is a special occurrence for a person to experience such a call, and it is just such an occurrence to which Rhonda and I are responding. For those wanting to follow the story, stay tuned.
We'll walk by faith.